Alright, rev up those engines, folks. Because today we're diving headfirst into the wild world of alternative fuels for motorcycles. We're talking about ditching the dinosaur juice and exploring some greener, potentially cooler options for your ride. So, buckle up, it's gonna be a fun ride. First up, let's talk about biofuels. Imagine your motorcycle sipping on something made from plants. How cool is that? Biofuels, like ethanol or biodiesel, are derived from things like corn, sugarcane, or even algae. Sounds pretty eco-friendly, right? Well, it can be. Ethanol, for example, can boost your engine's octane, giving you a bit more pep in your step and a smoother ride. Plus, some biofuels are biodegradable, meaning less potential pollution if there's a spill. However, there's a catch. Some biofuels might require modifications to your bike, like different fuel lines or carburetor adjustments, and the environmental impact can vary depending on how they're produced. For instance, the land used to grow the crops for biofuels can sometimes lead to deforestation or competition with food production. Plus, availability can be a bit of a gamble, depending on your location and the specific type of biofuel you're after. Still, it's a promising contender and worth keeping an eye on. Next, we have synthetic fuels. Think of these as laboratory-crafted gasoline, made with some serious science. Synthetic fuels are made from things like hydrogen and carbon dioxide. This process can reduce reliance on fossil fuels, which is a big win for the environment. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? These fuels can potentially offer a cleaner burn, reducing harmful emissions, and can even improve engine performance, giving you a slight power boost. They often have higher octane ratings, similar to premium gasoline. But the production process can be energy intensive, requiring a lot of electricity, and the cost can be high, making them less accessible right now. So, while it's exciting and a potential game changer, it's still a developing field with a lot of research and development needed before widespread adoption. Now, let's roll into compressed natural gas, or CNG. CNG is natural gas that's been compressed into a tank. It's known for being relatively clean burning, producing fewer emissions compared to gasoline, especially when it comes to particulate matter. You can even find CNG-powered vehicles like buses and some cars, showcasing its potential. The major advantage is that natural gas is often more abundant and can be sourced domestically, reducing dependence on foreign oil. The downside? CNG infrastructure for motorcycles is practically non-existent. You would need specially designed bikes to accommodate the bulky tanks and specialized fueling systems. Plus, you'd be dealing with high-pressure tanks, which adds a layer of complexity and safety considerations. It's not exactly the most convenient or practical option for the average rider at the moment. So, which fuel reigns supreme? The truth is, there's no single winner. Each alternative fuel has its pros and cons, making the decision complex. Biofuels offer a readily available option with ongoing research for improvements, while synthetic fuels could be the future of energy for vehicles. CNG has potential, especially in areas with robust natural gas infrastructure. But the motorcycle-specific infrastructure needs a major overhaul. The best choice depends on your priorities. Do you want something readily available? Or are you prioritizing environmental impact? What's your budget? Where do you live? And what kind of bike do you have? It's a constantly evolving landscape, and the technology and infrastructure are rapidly changing. Who knows, maybe one day we'll all be zipping around on electric motorcycles, powered by sunshine and rainbows, or perhaps a combination of these alternative fuels. Until then, let's keep the conversation going and explore the exciting possibilities of alternative fuels for a cleaner and more sustainable future for motorcycling. Safe riding!